Hello. So in this tutorial we are going to see Mulesoft has already provided the MCP server which is related with mostly the Anypoint platforms, and we are going to see how we can able to configure that particular MCP server into the cursor. So here I'm taking the example of the cursor. Okay, so to add this we need to make sure that add this snipped to the cursor mcp.json, which is going to hold the each MCP server. Okay, whether it is designed and developed into the mules or which is the external one. Okay, where any point region is optional and one of these values we can be able to pass it. Okay, so what are the mandatory thing we are supposed to? So these all are the mandatory things. Okay, including the environment. Okay, because for each environment we know we have the specific client ID on client secret, so that we are supposed to pass it here. Okay, if you are going to pass this region as a like any prod us or prod use, so that we are going to restrict the region against our the LLM client which is going to operate in this particular region for this environment. Okay, so that we are not going to see how we are going to pass this region, but we'll see how we have passed this endpoint region. Okay, so let's quickly jump into our MCP this cursor one. Okay, so if you see we have the cursor dot settings. Okay, that is available into the preference and cursor dot settings. Once you are going to that cursor dot setting, we can be able to see the tab MCP. Okay, once you are going to click this new MCP server, it is going to open nothing but the mcp.json, and here if you see exactly I have added the same thing, except I haven't added the these reasons. Okay, and I have given the name of the Mulesoft platforms. Okay, so just I'm closing this. Okay, and if you see I haven't enabled it. Okay, but if you want to use it, you are make sure you have to enable it. Okay, so let me enable it. Okay, so enabling means we are allowing this connection between LLM to the MCP server, and here we can able to see this all available tools. Okay, so these tools are nothing but, if you go to here reference into this, if you see here it is given the all the 18 available tools here, which is the related with the applications. Okay, this is the application management governance. So these all tools which is going to appear here means all the operations which is fall under these tools LLM can able to performs. So take a one examples, like suppose I'm giving provide list of all stop apps from the sandbox environment. Okay, before giving this prompt, okay, you need to make sure that, okay, this mcp.json. Okay, so how you are going to, because you are going to restrict your LLM provide the context of the MCP server. Okay, so it is not going to work broadly. Okay, so let me add this context here. So here I have added mcp.json. Okay, which means that once we are going to write this prompt, it is going to search against this emcp.json. Okay, so let me set this prompt and see how it is going to behave. So what ideally it is going to see, if you clearly see, it is going to calling the list of the applications, which means it is calling. Okay, so it's already called, where you can see the list of the application it's giving. Okay, let me fetch all the remaining page to get it, saying maybe the 3 page or 4 page. It is again it is calling the 4 page. Okay, maybe the page by page in the chunk it's calling. So here if you see how it is going to planning. Okay, so here you can see a stopped application in the Salesforce in the sandbox environment. Okay, so if you see application with status undeployed, okay, Splunk Mule, so these are the all the applications which are stopped here. So it's saying at the end of this summary, total application sandbox 38, running application 24, stopped application 14, like this way. Okay, let me suppose fetch provide details about a app. Okay, or we can able to see provide health check of an app called MCP server POC. So suppose there is a one already I have deployed in MCP server, okay, and let me don't forget to add this context, okay, and I'm asking provide the health check of an particular app. See how it is going to behave here. Okay, so the user want to health check of an application called Mule MCP server. Let's see. To get a proper health check, I will retrieve. So it's calling, see, it's calling the list application, okay, and it is going to search for a particular applications, and I suppose it should bring all the statistics of the that particular app, okay, like what is the throughput when it is deployed, whether it is like running or so. Overall status is giving the healthy, okay. If you see the application is running deployed like this, so like each and every information it's giving, okay. What is the memory utilizations, correct. So it's, if you see this information, it's coming like pretty much like earlier what is happening, we are going to log into the Anypoint platform, then dashboard of that particular app to check, okay, but this is in one command, in one prompt, it is bringing entire things, okay. So apart from that, there are lots of the other like tools are which is available. You can create and manage a cert, you can search a cert, okay. Few things are, you can see the generate API specifications, you can also try it, okay. Create API specification project, that you can also try it, okay. There is also called, you can also see deployed Mule application, so it is doing the CI/CD as well, okay. You can also create the MCP server here, okay. If you see these, all the information which we are fetching is falling under the list applications, okay. Suppose you have created API specification project, okay, from that you can also able to generate the Mule flow. So there are lots of the things we can able to achieve through, okay. So hope you are going to like explore all these things, and you able to understand how we can able to connect this Mulesoft MCP server through this cursor, okay. So hope you like this. Thank you very much.